If you are filing for support, whether that's child support or spousal support, or someone has served that on you, you might wonder whether you should bring a lawyer with you. And maybe the first time, that you're going, I think it's a good idea, even if you're a W-2 employee, to bring an attorney with you to that support court. And the reason is there's different nuances in support, even if you're a W-2 employee. Sometimes you have a bonus that you're going to receive annually, and the court's going to include that in your income. And there's different ways that you could go about that. For example, you could include it in the net yearly income, or you can back it out of the monthly charging order and include it as a percentage so that you're going to pay a percentage if and when you get that bonus. Other things would be childcare expenses. They may change. So you may want the lawyer to negotiate to have those expenses paid directly instead of the recurring order. Sometimes you're going to have credits. If you've made payments since the date of filing, then you would be able to seek a credit. You don't want to pay twice. You want to get credit for the things that you did pay. Understanding that and how the unreimbursed medical expenses work and what percentage and when you need to pay them or when you need to give the other party um, the documentation on that is something a lawyer can explain to you. So, especially at the initial support conference, you probably would want to bring an attorney, even if you feel your support is not complicated, just to make sure that the net income is being calculated properly, because it's the net income, not the gross, that the court's looking at. So, some things will get backed out if it's a mandatory deduction, taxes. Some people have a mandatory pension versus a voluntary retirement account. And to the extent that it is mandatory, they're going to deduct that in determining your net income, and having an attorney explain and make sure that that's what's happening, can really be helpful to you when you're first going through support.